Hello and welcome back. So in this lecture, we are going to define a new route, and whenever a GET request comes to this new route, it is going to return all the featured hotels with the highest rating. So what I want is in the hotelsRouter.js, I want to define a new route. So here I'll say hotel router dot. So I want to define a new route which will handle a GET request, and any request which will come to the hotels resource slash get featured, or I'll call it as get hyphen featured. So whenever a get request comes to this get featured route, I want to call this get all method of hotel controller. So here I'm going to pass this. But with this request, I also want to send some query parameters. So for example, let me copy this. Let's go to Postman. And now I want to make a request to root URL slash API slash v1 slash hotel slash get featured. And with this request, we always need to send two query parameters in the request URL. The first one is featured equals true and sort by ratings in descending order. So here I'll say minus, and I want to limit the result to 5. So I always want to get only 5 featured hotels. If I send a request here, we are not getting any response. So first of all, let me check if we have any featured, hotels. If I send the request, so we do not have any featured hotels. That's why we are not getting anything in the result. So what I'm going to do is, let's go to Compass, and there I'm going to set some of these featured to true. Okay, not all of them, but some of them. Then let's go to next set. Here also, I'll set some of the documents to featured. Okay, now let's go back to Postman. Let's make request again. And now we have 7 documents. All right, now let's get back the other query strings, which is sort and limit. So here I want to get all the featured hotels, and I want to sort them by ratings in descending order, and I only want to have 5 records in the result, only 5 documents in the result. If I send the request, I have 5 documents in the result, and they are all featured hotels, and they are sorted by ratings. So this first hotel has the highest rating. This second hotel also has a rating of 4.8. So all these are highest rated hotels, which are also featured. So this is my route. This is the URL to which when a user makes a GET request, it should always return all the featured hotels sorted by rating, and in the result we should have only 5 documents. So instead of specifying this query parameter, this query string in the URL, what we can do is we can hard code it in our code. So here what I can do is, let's go back to VS Code, and first of all, instead of directly using get method here, I'm going to use route method here, and there I will specify the path. Okay, and then I'll say dot, and here we want to handle a get request. So get, and then we will pass the route handler function. Now before executing this route handler function, what I want to do is I want to execute a middleware, and that middleware again I'm going to create inside this hotelcontroller.js. So let me retract this method, and here I'm going to create a middleware function. Here let's say exports dot get featured hotels. Okay, to this I'm going to assign an arrow function. This arrow function, since we are creating a middleware function, it is going to receive the request object, response object, and the next function. And inside this function, all we are going to do is on the request object, we are going to set some query parameters. And since we want to set some query parameters, request object has the query property, which stores all the query parameters. On that, first I want to set featured. I'm going to set it to true. And since in a query object, all the key has a string value, that's why here I'm also going to assign true as a string value. Okay, then we can say request dot query dot, and we also want to have a sort query string, and we want to sort by ratings, and we want to sort it in ascending order. So here I'm going to specify hyphen ratings. Sorry, we want to sort the result in descending order, so that's why I'm specifying hyphen ratings. And finally, we also want to have a limit field, so I can say request dot query dot limit, and we want to set the number of records to 5, so I'm going to specify 5 here. Again, I'm specifying all these values as a string value because in the query object every key is going to have a string value, so that's why I'm storing it like this. And finally, we also need to call this next function so that the next middleware in the stack gets called. Okay, and now let's go to hotelsRouter.js. And for this route, for this get featured route, before calling this route handler function, before that, I want to call the middleware function which we have just created. So on this hotel controller, we have a middleware function getFeaturedHotels. And all this function is doing is it is adding some query parameters to the request object. And if you remember, we have learned that we use middleware function to manipulate request or response object in some way. And this is one example where we are manipulating the request object. We are manipulating the query parameter of the request object. All right. And with this, if I go back to Postman, and from there, even if I don't specify these query parameters, if I just make a get request to get featured API, and if I send the request, we should get only 5 hotels in the response. So let me scroll to the top. Okay, here I'm getting 10 records. So let's see why this is. So what we will do is in the hotel controller.js, inside this get featured hotels function, we are going to change the logic. So basically the problem here is till Express version 4, it allowed us to add properties to the query object. But from Express 5, you cannot directly mutate the query object. So here we need to write this same logic in a slightly different way. So what we are going to do here is, here I'm going to define a property on an object, and for that we are going to use Object.defineProperties. Actually, it should be define property. Okay, and to this we are going to pass 3 arguments. The first argument is the object to which we want to define a property. In our example, it is the request object for which we want to define a property. Then as the second argument, we need to specify what should be the property name. Here, the property name should be query. So if the request object already has a query property, then to that query property, we are going to assign a value. But if this request object does not have a query property, then it is going to add a query property to it. All right. And then finally, we need to pass an object. And inside that object, first we need to specify the value. So here, for the value, what we are going to do is, first, we are going to extract any available property on the query object. For that, I'm using the spread operator, and on the request object, we are going to use this query object. So here, I'm using spread operator to extract any existing property from the query object. And then what I want is, I'm going to specify the properties which I want to add or the properties which I want to update. So here, I want to have a featured property which I'm going to set to true. I want to have a sort property, and here I'm going to specify the ratings field for this sort. Okay, And here I want to sort the documents in descending order. So I'll say minus ratings, and then I'm going to set limit, and I'm going to assign it with the value 5. All right. So this is the first property we need to specify. And the second property is writable. So basically what this writable do is, this writable sets or adds a property to an object or modifies the attributes of an existing property. So if the property already exists, its value will be updated, or if the property does not exist, a new property will be added with the specified value. So here I'm going to set the writable to true. With this, let's save the changes and let's go back to Postman, and let's try to send a request again. And now you will see that in the result, we only have 5 records. Okay, and for all these 5 records, the featured property should be true. As you can see, the featured is true for all of these properties. Okay, it should be sorted in descending order based on the ratings field. So here you can see the first document has the highest rating, which is 4.9. The second document has a ratings of 4.8. The third document has a rating of 4.8. Fourth document has a rating of 4.7, and so on. So the documents are sorted in descending order based on this ratings field. And we also have total of 5 documents. So that is also correct because in the code we have set the limit to 5. Okay, so here what is happening is, whenever a request, a get request is going to come to this endpoint, first it is going to execute this getFeaturedHotels middleware. In this getFeaturedHotels middleware, what we are doing, we are setting these 3 properties. On the query object, we are setting featured, we are setting sort, and we are setting limit. Okay, and then we are calling the next middleware function. The next middleware function is basically this route handler function, this getAll function. So that is getting called here. So here, when the request reaches, at that time, this request object has a query property. The query property is going to store all the query strings. And since we have added some query strings from the code on the request query object, that we will have on the request object. So here, when we are creating this query object, at that time, it is going to extract these 3 properties: featured, sort, and limit. Okay, then from that we are creating a new query object where we are eliminating this sort and limit field. So now this query object, it will have only one property, which is featured. So that will be passed here to this function to get the formatted filter query object that we are passing here to the find method. So this filter query object is going to have a single property, which is featured, based on which this find method is going to filter documents for only featured hotels, and it is going to return us. So in the result, we will have featured documents. Then on the query object, we have also added this sort property. So since we have a sort property on the query object, it is going to sort the result. So for the sort property, we have specified the field as ratings. So it is going to sort the result based on ratings field in ascending order. And then we have also set a limit. So here at the pagination, this request.query is also going to have a limit field. The limit value is 5, that will be read and will be assigned to this limit variable. And since we have not specified any page field, any page query string, so by default page will be 1. And based on that, the skip value will be calculated and it is going to limit the field to 5. All right, so I hope this is clear. This is all I wanted to cover in this lecture. Now in the next lecture, what we are going to do is, here inside this getAll function, we have written all the logic of filtering the document, sorting the document, projection, and pagination. Everything is written in the same getAll function. But in the next lecture, we are going to refactor our code and we are going to create a new file inside which we are going to define functions for sorting, field limiting, and pagination. And those functions will be reusable. So we should be able to reuse these functions for other resources as well, like bookings, users, etc. Let's see how we can do that in our next lecture. This is all from this lecture. If you have any questions from this lecture, then feel free to ask it. Thank you for listening and have a great day.